I was in my room chilling. I wasn't on no church. I wasn't in no altar. And I felt God speak to me and tell me that the girl I was with would be the death of me. And in my eyes, I saw not just homosexuality would be the death of me, or that wasn't my only issue. My issue was that I was a sinner by nature. Like, everything I did deserved God's wrath. But at the same time of that truth being true, it was like, so was the gospel. So was God's forgiveness. So was the resurrection. So it was like, okay, I could go to hell and I deserve it, but Jesus died for me. And I'm going to put my hope in that because that's the only option I had. And ever since then, I've been different. And that was almost 5 years ago.
It's Jay Givens.
For you and for me.
What up, Jules? Let's go, give hands, give me liberty or give me death, or change the or to an and give me the text. Now that's of course when the lamb was under arrest. Death to the first man and then he resurrects. Freedom is an attribute of the kingdom, and we gon' keep spitting this liberty till the king comes. Fix your eyes on Christ.
I want to tell them how demons are scared of you. They saw the fight you had with death, and they'd rather fish for smaller flames in the lake of fire than stand before the blazing Son of God. I want them to know your mind. Take a vacation into your wisdom, a blue trip I gladly fall for. Knowledge is power ain't the word when he is one. Who could come up with a word that could tell a sinner what angels see and saints can't understand? It's amazing. Had you given me a mouth and a mind that only argue when your name comes up, I'm speechless, but help me. Help me tell them how you weren't created, you just been here. And for those that want to see if I'm lying, try to find a time machine that can go back to before time was born and watch. Watch you invent fire by saying it. Direct the sun's hot-headed self into a space you call sky and tell it to stay in its place and ain't moved ever since because you're God. Help me tell them how you know everyone's thoughts, motives, actions, all at the same dang time. And now before time, you knew what everyone in this room would think before they even thought to think it. You're deep, God, too vast to understand like an ant. Trying to climb Mount Everest is impossible. What a giant of a mind you have. It's far from plain. Even a pilot couldn't reach your peaks. It's way too high. I want to dive or overdose on the God that will crack the sky. It's not a pipe dream. I want to tell them about your miracles and how you deserve the credit when you said let there be light way before the light bulb ever hit Edison. And I want to tell them about your miracles. And not just the time your glorious feet play freeze tag with the sea. By every minute that these humans refuse to repent, our hearts have to ask your grace for the permission to look the grave in the face and say, wait, let me start over. I want to tell them about your miracles. And not just the time you played charades with the ocean and told him to act like his name was cement. By every minute that these humans refuse to repent, our hearts have to ask your mercy for the permission to forget that it was supposed to stop beating the first day we sin the music of grace. I want to tell them about the day you came uninvited into my heart. Tore the veil from my eyes like an impatient groom you moved inside. Brought the gifts of the Spirit that follows wherever your presence goes. Can I tell them how nothing is impossible for you? Can I tell them how nothing is too hard for you? Can I tell them how you changed the sinner's appetite? My stomach was a playground for wickedness. My tongue evil like voodoo prayers. I threw up my hands when I seen them. You should have seen it. When I turned from that vomit, I ain't believe it. But can I tell them how you're coming back? All the creation can't wait for your encore. I saw the ocean saying hello to you the other day, God. Don't you see it waving? The stars can't wait to sit down, but they can't stop giving you a standing ovation because you're famous. Your bride is currently pacing back and forth. A godly pendulum swinging from the tree of life. Our converted stiff necks hang on your every word, but can I tell her how you never left like a broken compass? Divorce can't be found in your vocab. Even in our vows, you never said to death do us part, a sentence that won't apply to a groom that resurrects and a bride that will never die. Promise to be with us until the end of the age. And until then,